Hello everyone, today we will be learning how to install Python. Using the PyCharm IDE, we will run Python n and we will be installing the opencv plugin, which is a computer vision library. So let's get started by going to python.org. We will go to the download section and we will download the latest version, which is 3.7.4. Now we will go to PyCharm and we will go to its download section as well. Here we have two options. We are going to use the community version because it is free and it should fill most of our requirements. So I will pause the video here and when it's done I will come back. Now that the download is complete, the first thing we are going to do is run Python. So we will install it by clicking install now. I will enter my password. Again, I will pause and we will come back. So once it's done, you will see something like this. We will close and head on to PyCharm next. We will click next. We will associate all the .py files to PyCharm and we will also add it to the directory and we will create a shortcut. We'll click on install. Again, I will pause. So once it's done, it will ask us to reboot. So we will reboot and we will come back. Now we will open PyCharm. We will click OK. We will select the dark one. Now we will click on the create new project. We will create our new project as opencv test. We will go to our project folder and we can see our virtual environment created here. We can right click and create a new file. We will create a Python file and we will call it test. Now, in order to see if Python is working, we will type in the print command and see if it gives us an output. We will write print. This is a text. So we will right click on test and we will run it. Now if it runs properly, you will see your printout as this is a text. Now we will install the opencv library. Before we begin, we will write import cv2. Now cv2 is basically the computer vision library. It's what we call the opencv library as. So if I run this now without installing opencv, it should give us an error that no module has been found. So what we will do is we will go to file and we will go to settings. In the settings we will go in our project and we will add a library. At the top here you can see we have the Python 3.7 that we installed earlier. Here we will type opencv and we will install the opencv-python. We should also install numpy. We will click on it and we will click install. We can close this dialog, we can press OK, and at the bottom here we can see our processes running. So once it's completed, we can run the test again. We will right click and run And this time we see that we do not get an error. This means that our library has been imported successfully. We can also try to import numpy and see if it imports properly. We can also press the play button on the right hand side, and again we can see that both our libraries have been imported properly. So this is it for this tutorial. In the next one, we are going to run our first example and see how we can utilize the opencv library.